There are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on Earth. Billions of galaxies, each with countless stars, many with planets. The numbers suggest life elsewhere is not just possible, but likely. For centuries, we asked, are we alone? We sent messages into the void, hoping for a reply. On October 10th, 2025, the universe answered, not with a whisper, but a roar. The reality was not the enlightenment we imagined. The cosmos is not a gentle library. It's a wilderness, and we are not its apex predator. Our cosmic connection gives us belonging, but not immunity. The same forces that create can destroy, by asteroid, supernova, or a more advanced species. The arrival of the visitors reminded us. The silence from the stars was not emptiness, but the quiet of prey hiding from predators. We broadcast our existence, never asking if we should. Now the question is not, are we alone, but can we survive? It began without warning. One moment, the sky was ours. The next, it belonged to them. Gigantic obsidian structures appeared in orbit, their design defying all logic. They moved with silent, effortless grace. No engines, no heat, just presence. Their synchronized arrival over every continent paralyzed our defenses. For 3 days, the monoliths hung above us, a silent threat. Governments scrambled, militaries braced, and humanity watched in terror. Their silence was psychological warfare, stripping us of agency. Then, with chilling precision, they disabled our global satellite network. Communications, GPS, surveillance, all gone in an instant. We were blinded, isolated, and thrown back to a pre-digital age. Our greatest strengths became vulnerabilities. The invaders' purpose was clear. This was about the planet, not us. We were an infestation to be cleared. The survival of humanity was all that mattered now. No dialogue, no demands, just absolute control. Everything we built, every life, was on the line. The world was united by fear, facing extinction. We faced a challenge beyond anything in our history, not just a technological gap, but a gap in physics itself. Our weapons were useless. Their technology manipulated space-time. Our jets vanished, our missiles failed. We were fighting a tidal wave with a bucket. With communications severed, humanity fractured into isolated pockets of resistance. Decentralization was both weakness and strength. No single head to cut off, but no coordination. The greatest challenge was psychological, united in fear, paralyzed by despair. Some argued for surrender, others for nihilism, but many fought on, driven by survival. The invasion was the great filter, a test every emerging intelligence might face. To survive, we had to evolve overnight, abandoning old rivalries and tactics. We had to fight smarter, not harder. The battle was for our spirit as much as our survival. Extinction or evolution, there was no middle ground. Our initial defense, nuclear missiles, was a catastrophic failure. The invaders neutralized them effortlessly. We turned to asymmetric warfare, insurgency, sabotage, using our terrain and numbers. It was a strategy of survival, not victory, and the cost was unimaginable. Desperation led to biological warfare, engineering a virus that might target the invaders. The risks were enormous. Mutation, ecological collapse, retaliation. We fought on all fronts, scavenging alien tech, reverse engineering every scrap. Our brightest minds worked in hidden labs, learning the invaders' language of physics and energy. We weren't just trying to survive, we were trying to learn. Every battle was a chance to steal a spark of their power. The war became a crucible for human ingenuity. We adapted, improvised, and endured. The fight was brutal, but it forced us to grow. We were no longer just defending Earth, we were evolving. We were stealing fire from the gods, one painful spark at a time. Just as the war settled into a brutal stalemate, something unexpected happened. A new signal emerged from the Mariana Trench, structured, mathematical, and clearly intelligent. It was a blueprint, a vulnerability in the invaders' energy shields. The source was not human, but a deep-sea intelligence, an ancient, hidden species. They had watched us for millennia, silent until the planet itself was threatened. They were not our friends, but cohabitants acting in self-preservation. Their technology, or biology, could analyze the invaders in ways we could not. The revelation shook humanity. We were not the only sentient species on Earth. The cetacean consciousness had given us a key, but at what price? The Earth held secrets we were only beginning to fathom. Armed with the frequency data, we built a weapon of resonance, a harmonic cannon. The plan: target a monolith, a single all-or-nothing test. The result was unexpected. The shields flickered, then stabilized, emitting a new signal. It was a key, not a weapon. The invaders broadcast a message: Phase 2 initiated. This was not an invasion, but a test, a brutal examination of our potential. The visitors were proctors, not conquerors. The frequency was the answer key, proof we could cooperate with another intelligence. We had passed, but Phase 2 loomed. The visitors were a galactic immune system, preparing us for a greater threat, a hive mind that consumes galaxies. The invasion was training for a real war. The cetacean consciousness were our tutors, providing the final clue if we proved worthy. We had survived the test, but the true enemy was still out there. The revelation shattered our worldview. We were not victims, but recruits in a galactic war. The cities lost, the lives extinguished. These were the price of admission. The monoliths were not prisons, but barracks. Our training had just begun. We are now a coalition humans and the deep sea consciousness. Guided by the visitors, our technology will leap forward. We will be given starships, new physics, and unimaginable weapons. We have survived the filter, but at a great cost. Our unity was born of trauma, orchestrated by alien intelligence. We have lost our innocence. The stars are now battlefields. We must ask, in gaining the power to touch the stars, have we lost our souls? As we prepare to join the cosmic war, we face the final question: who are we now?